Hey guys, so welcome back. I'm going to start this over. Basically, I'm doing a Periscope video. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel, and then I'm also going to put it on my team page. So I don't want people to think I have like multiple personality disorder, because I'm going to be answering questions and talking to you guys throughout the process. But I wanted to do a quick video on attraction marketing for Facebook. Hi, Katie. And then, Katie, look at this Randy. Oh, isn't it cute? I snagged it. And how to keep your customers happy, and how to do, or kind of decide how to do sales, private sales versus sales on your page. So please make sure, if you guys could, to share this broadcast, because that helps get the word out. And then I have a lot of people contacting me on Facebook asking me for help with stuff, and they're LuLaRoe consultants on other people's teams, and I'm completely happy to help and give them ideas. So if you could share this, thank you, I love this, Randy. If you could share this broadcast, then it'll reach some of those people who need help, and then I can, you know, help everybody instead of just the people on my team. So anyway, thanks for inviting followers, guys. So anyway, we're going to start. I can do Q&A, but I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my Facebook page and how I don't have a huge amount of followers, like 10,000 or anything like that, but I have loyal customers, and I think some of the reasons, I'll share with you some of the reasons why. So when I first started my LuLaRoe business, hi everybody that's coming on, what I did is I took, and I always do this, I take pictures of the prints that I think are really, really cute, and I'll line them up next to each other. I'll take a picture of them, and then I'll put, there's an app that you can download called Word Swag that I just learned about, and you can write over top your pictures. So it's a really great way to do marketing on your Facebook page. And what I've done this since the beginning, because I get excited when I get new prints, so I can't wait to share them. So I actually take pictures of just like the prints, so nobody knows what the actual style is, and I share it on my page and say, oh my gosh, I love these prints, I can't wait to share it with you guys. And then I'll try to do giveaways like pretty frequently. And so when I had my first Facebook sale as a consultant, I sold probably, I want to say like 30 pieces with my first sale, which for me I thought was great. Because I was just starting out. I didn't have a ton of people on my page. I had maybe like 800, I'm thinking, or 700. It wasn't even a lot of followers. And one thing that I do during my Facebook sales that I think really helps, because I've watched other people do sales, and so I do them a little bit different. I work like my tail off during a sale on Facebook, because I take pictures of outfits. If people want to see something together, I make sure to get that to them. I try to be really, really quick with requests. I'm going to do another video on how to prepare your hostess for a Facebook sale, because I think we just assume people are going to do what we do, and a lot of the time they don't. So it's great to prepare your hostesses for the sale too, and that really helps you, and it helps them to sell more clothes so they get more free items. So for my sales, when I have hostesses, I give them one free item per 10 item purchased. I give them a free pair of black hostess leggings, and then I also do 10% off for my online people. And then for my at-home pop-ups, I do 15% off. So if you guys are wondering how, you know, if you're new to LuLaRoe and you're wondering what's the best incentive for your hostesses. So that's how I set that up. And then as far as on my own, so basically what I've been doing, because I've been getting so many requests for parties, is sometimes I'll group my hostesses together. I try to get to about 60 RSVP'd yeses for the parties. And once I get to that point, I'll create a private group shopping page for those two hostesses. And I do that because sometimes there's new people shopping, so I want them to get the opportunity to learn how to look at the albums and that sort of thing. So they're not overwhelmed when, you know, if I do it on my main page, everybody knows how to shop, and they come in and swoop everything up. So I try to keep my online Facebook sales when I have hostesses private, if I have enough people on there shopping. Now, if I only have like 25 who've RSVP'd, I'll put it on my main LuLaRoe page, so then we can have more excitement for the event. So there'll be more people looking at the styles and the prints and buying things. So You kind of have to decide for you what works best in that regard, but I found in the beginning when I was just starting, I would do one hostess per party, and that worked really great because everybody was kind of new to LuLaRoe, so it worked out really well. Now, because I have so many people asking me to do parties, I find that like pairing two hostesses together per party is great because it's kind of a lot of work to create a separate private shopping page for each party. So I found that for us, that works really well. And then also prepping the hostesses on what to expect. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I wanted to just talk about how to decide if you should do your party on your page or if you should do it on a private page, because I have a lot of newbies on my team, and I know that'll be a question that they have for me. So the other question I've got a lot of is, how do I grow my Facebook page and how do I get people coming back to buy from me? And you know, what I do is I really try to learn about my customers, and I want to know what their style is and what they like. And I just try to pay attention to that because I feel like when I get something in, I know, oh, this person's going to love this. And oh, this person's going to love this. And I think as you learn your customer base and you learn your customers, you can really be more effective with your time at selling because you know what people like. And you can also, you know, do a lot of marketing through your main Facebook page to bring people in and to get them excited. And also just doing a lot of giveaways. I do a lot of leggings giveaways. I'll do giveaways where I say, you know, add, you know, 5 or 10 of your friends and tag a couple of them in here. Tell me, or one of them, for example, I'll give you an example. One of them I did was, what was your last girls trip you did? And tag all your girlfriends and add them to the page. And I'm going to choose a winner, and all you guys will get leggings. So I did one of those. So I think I gave away like 5 pairs of leggings in one sitting there. But I just want to bring community to my page and have it be a great place for women to share and to put pictures of themselves and feel beautiful. So that's my goal with my page. It's not quantity, it's more quality. So I think people think they need to build their page to a bazillion followers, and you really don't. So does anybody have questions just based on what I've said so far? Because I've been getting a lot of questions lately about all this, so I want to make sure to answer them. And I know it's kind of an odd time because it's Friday at, what time is it, 10:30? No questions? Crickets? Okay, well, okay, go ahead. And if you guys can share this broadcast, that would be great, because then we can, you know, reach out to other people. They might have questions. Go ahead. Was that Courtney? When do you start adding people to your page while you're in the queue? Oh, that's Meg. Okay, that's a good question, because I think when I started, I only had to wait 2 weeks. So I knew, like, I created my Facebook page right away. Double hostess. Yep, I'll explain that too. So when I started, I created my Facebook page right away and I started inviting people. And so when we do parties online for, like, let's say my friend Megan wants to do a party, and we'll pick a date, and then 2 weeks prior to that party, I'll create an event page on Facebook. I'll say, okay, Meg, you invite at least 100 people to your party, and we're gonna invite all, you know, as many people as we can to get people excited about that. And oh my gosh, I'm totally spacing now, Megan, on what you asked me. Do you remember what she asked me? Tim's working on the computer. Meg asked me, oh, when to start inviting people to your Facebook group. Okay, I got it. So we do like a 2-week time frame for when we do hostess events. So I recommend kind of the same thing when you're starting LuLaRoe, to do like a 3-week before you get your product, because if you do it too long, if you do like a month and a half or something like that, and you're advertising for that long, I think people will start to get kind of bored because there's no product to buy. Like, it's great to see the styles and that sort of thing, but I think like a 2 to 3 week time frame where you're promoting, doing giveaways and that sort of thing before you get your product is a good chunk of time. I don't think you want to do it any longer than that because I think you'll lose interest from people. And the reason I was bringing up the hostess, the parties we do with hostesses is same thing. I don't like to promote an event for a month. I do it for a 2-week time period. What we do is we introduce a different style every day, or maybe like every other day, and catch people's interest and see, they see the pictures and they get excited about the event. But we don't do it any more than 2 weeks. Yeah, so you don't want to get your Facebook page going too early, even though I know you want to be doing something while you're in the queue, but I would wait like 3 weeks probably before you start. And then the double hostess thing. So when I first started, when I did my Facebook parties, because I have a lot of customers that live, that don't live in Florida. So when I first started, I would do one hostess per Facebook party. And that seemed to work really great when I was new because I, didn't have a ton of customers yet. So it worked for me because it wasn't as crazy. Now, because I have so many people wanting to do parties and because it's kind of a lot of work to create a separate group shopping page every time you do a party, I do 2 hostesses usually per party. So, and I do parties, like for example, say I'll do a party on Sunday and a party on Thursday. And I give myself a couple days between because there are, thanks for inviting followers too, I appreciate that. You need a couple of buffer days in between your parties because you'll have to get people to pay their invoice and, some people won't fill out their Google forms. So then you got to go back and find what they wanted and all this. So I usually give myself a little bit of buffer between the 2 parties. So let's say Sunday and Thursday. Now what I do is I'll have 2 hostesses for Sunday and 2 hostesses for Thursday. Each hostess I create a separate event page for on Facebook. So I'll go in and create an event for that, we'll say Megan's LuLaRoe pop-up, online LuLaRoe pop-up, and I'll put a cute, banner picture up there. I'll coach her, the hostess, to invite at least 100 people. And then we'll advertise on her event page. And then at the same time, let's say we have Tiffany. She's going to be a hostess on Sunday too. I'll create a separate event page for Tiffany. And we'll do the exact same thing with Tiffany. We'll advertise and, as the 2 weeks go by, we'll advertise quite a bit. We'll have the hostesses advertise too, all their favorite styles and things that they have. And then we'll see what the RSVP count is. So typically if I have at least 50 RSVP'd between the 2 hostesses, 50 to 60, I'll do a private group party. And what I do is I create a private Facebook group and I'll just title it, Megan and Tiffany's LuLaRoe pop-up or whatever you want to title it. I'll go and upload all my albums before the party starts. So that's less stressful to me too because it takes a little while to upload albums. So when I have the private page, nobody can see it until I open it up. So I'll upload all my albums on there, and then I will wait until the party starts. Let's say 8:30 Eastern. I'll copy and paste the link on the top of my computer, and then I'll paste it into the event page. Hey, ladies, the private shopping group is open for you. Come over and shop, and they'll click on the link and ask to join the group. And then I'll also have the hostesses help me add people into the group. So I usually let them shop for about an hour. They get an hour of time to shop and look through the albums, and then I'll take that same link to that private page and I'll put it on my Lularoemegb page, and I'll say to my ladies on there, come on over and join the party. We've had a private party for a little while, but please come and shop. We have tons of cute stuff. So I encourage you to do that when you can because it just is a little bit less mayhem as far as the albums are concerned. Now, if I have like 2 hostesses and they each only have 10 people that RSVP to a party on a party night, let's say it's a Thursday night, then what I'm going to do, because that's not a lot, that's only 20 people shopping, is I'm going to have that party on my Lularoemegb page. Because then that's going to involve all of my customers and it's going to, be more worth my time as far as like uploading all the albums and going through all that. That's a little bit different animal when you do it that way because when you have a private group party, you have time to upload your albums. Yet, same rewards. Each hostess, usually they don't know each other, the hostesses. And I do that because they have separate friends. I don't want them each getting fighting over credit for what their friends bought. So I try to keep the hostesses separate where they don't even know each other. It seems to work really well. And they each get their own rewards for that. So just a little tip on when you're doing Yeah, no worries. So when you're doing a party on your Facebook group and you have hostesses, do you split the reward? Okay, so I'll tell you, the question is, do you split the rewards when you have it on your page? Okay, so let's say I have two hostesses, Jill and Betsy, and they each only have 10 people that RSVP'd to the party. I'm gonna put that party on my page. I'm gonna do, what I'll do is I'll ask the hostesses, can you please, anyone that RSVP'd yes to the party, can you please add them to my Lularoemegb page so that they're on there for the party when it starts? And then I'll advertise on my page, we're having a sale tonight, 8:30 Eastern. Look at these cute prints that I got, you know, usually because I'm super excited about the prints I've been getting lately. And then at 8:30, a little before 8:30, actually usually around like 8:10, 8:15-ish, I will get on my computer and I will open up Facebook. I'll open up Lularoemegb. I'll go into albums. I'll upload like tall and curvy leggings, but I won't post it. I'll just upload it so all the pictures are sitting there waiting for me to post. Then I'll open another web browser and I'll go back into my Facebook group and I'll create another album, one size leggings. I'll upload all the photos and I won't post it. I'll just sit there. I'll open another web browser and I'll do that with Nicole's and I'll upload all the pictures, but I won't post it. So what I'm doing is I'm like uploading six to seven albums. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm uploading 6 to 7 albums at one time, but I'm not posting them until right at 8:30. So like right before 8:30, I'll start going back through each web browser and hitting post. So post tall and curvy, post on one size, post on Nicole's. That way, when the party starts, it only takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to get all my albums up because people will have to wait for my albums to get uploaded. If I do a private group party, like I was telling you guys, if I have some hostesses who have a lot of RSVPs, I can do all that album work beforehand. And then the hostesses can browse through the albums before the party starts and they can shop. So that's one of the benefits of having a lot of RSVPs. So does that make sense, you guys? I hope I'm making sense. And it's kind of a lot, but once you do it, what do you do? Okay. I onboarded and haven't hit. So we're asking about how do you take pictures? Okay, so that's a great question, and we figured out a really great way to do that. Let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, so what we do, coffee talk. Isn't that like a Saturday Night Live skit? What we do for pictures, we have a pretty good system. So my assistant, Katie, and my other assistant, Julie, they help me with photographing a lot, which is great. So I would say, you know, if you don't have a lot of time, get somebody to do this. Okay, you couldn't get your pictures to upload. Oh, bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, we'll get back to that. So basically when we take photos, we use Google Drive, and we use Google Drive for everything. So for our Google Documents, good, I'm glad this is helping you guys. Google Document, so please share this, you guys, if you haven't shared it yet, because I think it'll be a great tool for people. We use Google Docs, we use Google Drive, and we save our pictures in Google Drive. We just created a folder in there. So basically, what we do is when we're photographing, we have a, let's say in Google Drive, we have our pictures album, and then in pictures album, we have Irma's, Maxie's, Nicole's, leggings, whatever. So if I'm photographing leggings, I'll go into my album on Google Drive, tall and curvy leggings, I'll click on that, and there'll be a little plus sign at the bottom down here, and you hit that, and then it brings up your camera. So you can photograph, at least if you're using your phone. I do not use a camera, that's way too much work, and using your phone is perfect. Like my phone takes great pictures. So what I do is I'll go into Google Drive, go into the album that I want, I'll hit the plus sign down here, it'll bring up my camera and I'll photograph right into my album. So I don't have to upload pictures into that album. Once the albums are all up to date, I have an iPhone 6. Yep, I have an iPhone. So once my pictures are, you know, all up in there, all my new inventory, then when I do a Facebook party, I go onto my computer, create the album from my computer, and there's, you know, when you hit create album, there's a little spot on your computer that says like Google Drive. You click Google Drive, and then you go right in like you were on your phone, pictures, album, and then you find your tall and curvy. So once you do this enough, it's really easy. And once you get the hang of it, it's real easy to do. I'll probably do like a training in my private team group. Do you worry about Facebook jail? No, actually, I've never heard of Facebook jail. I've never heard of that, and I haven't worried about it. So, have you heard of that, Tim? Facebook jail?
I guess, what specifically what laws are you specifically breaking in regards to Facebook?
How do you sort them? Okay, this is a great question. Because I had an issue with this, you guys, and I was like, how am I going to do this? Because when I first was photographing, I would put them in my, oh, somebody landed in Facebook jail for adding 30 photos into an album. That's crazy. I've never had that problem. I don't know what that is. I have no idea, and I've been doing this for like 6 months. That's crazy. So I can't speak on that. I don't know about Facebook jail. But I'm going to try to stay out of Facebook jail. So the way to sort your pictures so that she got suspended for 2 weeks from Facebook jail. That's crazy. So the way to sort, that's really crazy. That's insane. So the way to sort your pictures, let me answer this because I'm going to forget, is once you get them into Google Drive, because before what I was doing is I was creating albums on my iPhone, and I would photograph pictures and move them, because that's a step. You photograph and then you have to move them into the album. So it's super annoying. So, and then once I got them into my album, there was not a way to like put them in order. So once I, had gotten a couple shipments, all my stuff was out of order. My extra smalls were down here, my larges were up here. I had mediums, and then I had mediums down here, so it was like a total cluster. So that's why we came up with, okay, I'll show you guys on Tim's phone what it looks like, all right? Okay, this is Google Drive. Once we came up with Google Drive, yeah, that's ridiculous about Facebook jail. I'm sorry about that. All right, so here's Google Drive. See, we've got all these different folders. Right here we have pictures. So I clicked on my pictures folder. Here's all my albums. So when I'm doing a party, this is how I upload. Now I can't use my phone to upload albums. I have to use a computer. For some reason on Facebook you can't upload from Google Drive. So you have to use your computer for that. And then let's say we've got Irma's here. Okay, there's my Irma album. See, they're all in order. And I'll tell you how we did that. My assistant, brilliant KD, came up with this idea. Basically, if you can see here, oh shoot. Let me show you guys. See the little plus sign right here? I can't see what I'm doing, but... Okay, see how I just hit that and see this little camera? That's how you take pictures right into your album. So that's how you do that. Then, see on my description, it might be a little blurry. It says Irma A for extra, extra small. Then when we get down here to extra small, it says Irma B, and so on. So what you have to do when you get all your inventory up there is you have to rename it so it's in alphabetical order. And then what you want to make sure to do too is at the top here, there's a couple ways to sort your albums. Yeah, or you could do numbers. We did it by letter. How you do it is you sort by A through Z, and it will go into order for you. So you have to select, sort A through Z, and then it'll come all into order if you retitle each thing. So it's really cool and handy. You post and give it 5 minutes. I will add this that I learned from the tag team between each post. Okay, wait, can you say that again? Because I didn't get that. Oh, wait 5 minutes between uploading is what she's saying in order to not get into Facebook jail. So wait 5 minutes between posting each album? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure we're clear on that. Okay, got it. Got that. Okay, so you can take photos on an iPad, you can use Google Drive on an iPad and all that. I'm trying to think, would you upload albums from an iPad to Facebook? I don't think you can. I think you have to use a computer.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
So, okay, got it. So for the people that are watching on YouTube and my Facebook group, they're saying in order to not go into Facebook jail, to wait about 5 minutes between uploading each album. So I've never done that and I've never had a problem, but that might be a good tip, is just take your time while loading up pictures into your private group parties or even onto your Facebook page. I'm trying to think, or posting to your wall, I guess. That's crazy. What else can I answer for you guys? I know you had, I do it like different tabs. Okay. Any other questions about pictures for your parties? Because I think this is a big problem. This is a big issue that people have. I don't think that, yeah, I think, you know, we all are trying to figure this out, you guys, so I think if we can help each other, it's great. I know, yeah, Google Drive is awesome. So I know if we can share ideas and tips, and like I said, share the broadcast so everybody can this can maybe help a lot of people, because for a while I was really confused on what I was doing. It still worked, it was just more work. This is less work. So, and then I will say, if you're doing a private group party, that you want to make sure to ask your hostess, say, you know, I'm doing a private shopping page for you, which is great, and you get the benefits of looking through the albums before we start. Can you please add your people, though, to my main LuLaRoe page, because they might have questions for me. They might want to come back and buy more product. So if you could add them to my main LuLaRoe page, that would be wonderful. So just a tip there, because if you do private group, like a private group party, a lot of time those people are, if they're new customers, they will not be on your main LuLaRoe page. So it's a good idea to have your hostess help you put those people onto your page. Because if you're, you know, a lot of time you're not technically friends with them on Facebook, you can't add them. So make sure to ask your hostess to do that if you're doing a private party. Yeah, I know Facebook, it's a great place to do business. I haven't had any problems with it. So I don't know. It's a great community. I feel like it's a really fun community for lots of different things. And I think for business, it's a great tool too. So I think if they become too strict, they will lose people, and then somebody will create some sort of platform where we can all go on and sell stuff and we'll all move over there. So maybe I should invent that. I think I could become a billionaire if I invented that. Okay, don't share this Periscope. That's my idea. I'm claiming it. Anyway, anything else, you guys? My husband and I are going to the beach today without the kids. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I just can't even handle the excitement of going to the beach without the kids. Because, you know, when you take the kids, it's like, I'm hot, I have sunscreen in my eye, I have sand everywhere, my diaper is full of sand, and I'm going to bring like an entire pound of sand into your car, and then I need a bath when I get home, and I need to be a shower, and then I'm crabby because it was out in the sun for too long, and I need a snack, and blah, 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 blah. So I can't wait to go to the beach with just my husband and I. Does anyone feel me on this? Or am I the only one that thinks this? Okay, you have 4 kids. Oh gosh, I know. We love them though. They're a blessing from above. But we do need breaks, for sure. So, then they nap long. Well, I wish. My son does not nap. He's like a machine. He is 5, but still. I mean, the kid does not get worn out. He was at camp, and I would normally never leave him in camp this long, but from 9 to 5, he was in camp, and he was still raring to go when I pick him up. And I would ask him, do you want to come home early from camp? You don't have to stay that long. No, I want to stay at camp. Let me stay. And they'd go swimming, and they'd do field trips, and they'd play on the playground. It's like 100 degrees here. It's crazy. Oh, yes. And 16, 17-year-old kids, when my kids are that age, I'm scared. Like, I don't know if I can handle that. It's a whole different slew of things, I'm sure, to handle. But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent, guys. I hope that was really helpful for you guys. I hope that if you have questions, join my page, Lularoemegb. And thank you. I appreciate it. Feel free to reach out if you have more questions or if you have topics that you want videos on. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, we all love our kiddos too, but we do need breaks from them, I have to say. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Hopefully this helped, and I'll be doing another broadcast soon on prepping your hostesses for Facebook parties. Oh, she's saying she has 3 kids. Awesome. We are a culture of moms here and dads, because we have a lot of Lula bros that are doing LuLaRoe too. So it's awesome. We love it. We love our Lula bros. Okay, you guys have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Mwah.